All right, hello everyone. How's everybody doing this evening? I know I said that I was not going to be doing any shows for the month of June, but I just needed to drop by and discuss this topic with the woman and her son, Carlishia Hood, who were charged with the unaliving of the guy who, punched her in the restaurant because I've been hearing so many different people saying so many different things, and I'm just not sure that I am totally in agreement with some of the things that I'm hearing. I feel like a lot of times people make, make excuses for a lot of things that they shouldn't. Like, for instance, they're blaming her, says she should have detoured, like she should have just went to a grocery store to get her kids food. Like, since when did you were you not allowed to go where you wanted to go? Like, that doesn't make sense to me. Also, people are calling it child endangerment. I heard another person say he told her to shut up and she didn't. But since when did it become a thing that you could just put your hands on somebody because you told them to shut up and they didn't? Is this what we're doing now? Like, that doesn't make sense to me. Like, um but the charges have been dropped because I guess the state was unable to meet a burden of proof. Um, no speculation with the new evidence was but came after the video has surfaced that appeared to show Jeremy Brown, the guy who was unaliving, punching Hood before he was pow pow. And I mean, a lot of people. This is my thing. There was a lot of different men in the restaurant. I even seen one kind of like take off and run. So I don't understand how you guys could blame her for this situation. Like, I don't see where she's to blame at all. She wasn't even aggressive with the man. She wasn't, she wasn't loud or anything. You could barely even hear what she was saying. I don't know quite how the argument started. All I see in the video is him yelling, "Get your food, get your food." And she was saying something, but I don't know what it was that she was saying. And then I heard him say, "If you say one more thing, I'm gonna punch you." Like, who is you? And then I'm hearing people saying like she should have just shut up. Like, why does she have to shut up? Why did he need to even touch her? That's not even normal behavior to feel like because somebody doesn't do what you want them to do, you have the right to put your hands on them. That's crazy. Women shouldn't have to bow down to men either. Like, this, it doesn't make any sense. Um, I found out also during my research that she had a valid license to carry and she had no previous record. So, I mean, I don't know. I feel like this should be a lesson learned. If you feel like you're more superior to someone and like people just have to bow down to you, let that be a lesson learned to what could possibly happen, because there are women out here who have brothers, dads, uncles, cousins that's not going to stand for that. And as you see, her son didn't stand for it, and he's 14 years old. But what I think is sad is that it took a 14-year-old to have to stand up for his mother and be put in a situation like that when there was other men in there that could have stepped up, and they didn't necessarily have to fight him, but they could have just kind of like, bro, chill, what are you doing? This is a woman. But nobody did that. And I don't know what code that is. Like, I don't know what code that is. So all this code that people talking about, it doesn't make sense either. Whatever. So I don't know. Just doesn't make sense to me. Um, so also found out that she's suing. So I would like to know what you guys' thoughts and opinions are on that. Um, do you think that she has a valid reason to sue? She was wrongfully charged, but we don't want to I don't know if it's necessarily that the police just automatically just wanted to wrongfully charge. they didn't really have probably much to go on in the beginning, so they had to do their investigation, in which they did. And then they dropped the charges and released them. In my opinion, some of these cases take longer than a week before they, find out like, okay, you're not guilty of this crime. Some people sit in there for years, so I don't know. But either way, I guess if she was wrongfully charged, and she did a day or whatever, I guess she has the right to sue. So, what are you guys' thoughts on that? Also, I would like to hear your thoughts on, do you think it was child endangerment? Um, are you in agreement in blaming her for the situation and all of that? If you guys would like to leave your thoughts in the comments, that would be great. Um, yeah, so that's what I wanted to come by this evening and kind of like share my thoughts and opinions on that situation, and hear you guys' thoughts and opinions. So yeah, I'm gonna go on and end it. You guys have a great night. Thank you for tuning in.